underneath here we've got the 2 bolts out of here. I've got those bolts in the way. Here, the end of this, that bolt's missing, and that will need a nut for it. Mark there on the door. General overspray that I just need a bit of rubbing down, whatever. Oil, that should be topped up in the engine. It is on min, but there's plenty of extra oil there. Top up a little bit more. New oil filter in it, so they still need topping up more as well, but plenty still in there. So this is the EJ. If I find the plate there, was previously a 1.4, but is now a 1.6 B16a2 DTI from an EM1 coupe. A few little extras. Regular intake with filter. Just keep the bag on it just to keep the filter clean. It's not really been going anywhere. So I've got silicone coolant pipes, Samco. So I've got Samco silicone pipes, all topped up with coolant. This is pretty much sorted from this end. There is no heater though. I do have additional pipes there if you want to plumb in a heater. They've even got the parts either over there or down there. As you can see, I'm sure it's got air conditioning. Problem is parts scattered everywhere. Exhaust for it. That was originally from an EG. So whilst it fits, the back box hits here apparently. Just when it's like going under a lot of load. So could do for now, but ideally you want a new back box. That's the heater unit. I'm sure the air conditioning stuff's stuck in there somewhere. The pump somewhere around as well. Back onto the car. So I've got the VTI hubs at the front, the iBock. Is it iBock? Nope, SPC. I lie. Adjustable top mounts. It's on there, looking at the bush there. I'm pretty sure that bush is fine. It's just a bit of dirt. Let's clear that up, make sure it is what it is. Yeah, it's just a bit of dirt. So the bushings are fine on there. I think it has got lowering springs on it. What the hell's this? Oh, that was... So, because these are VTI hubs, it has got accommodation for the ABS. I just don't have an ABS unit in it, so if you wanted to put ABS in it, you just need to replace the cables. And I've got the ABS unit there on the spare front of the car, so you'll feel free to take that and take whatever you want from the front of this car. Even got the VTI brake servo there, but the plastic cap needs repairing. Just needs tying down in somewhere at the bottom. If I can just get a good view of that. It's just been pulled up, so find a way of fixing that down, that should sort the problem. Back onto the engine then. We've got brand new studs for the exhaust with nuts. Don't know if the exhaust is 4:1 or 4:2:1. Just tried it down there. A bit oily, been messing around with it a lot. But yeah, hopefully from that you can see what's going on there. Yeah, if the engine turns over, I've got a video of that, I can link it if need be. Got these aftermarket wing mirrors on, fake carbon fibre. Gorgeous! So yeah, back onto the VTI rear hubs. This one's fine, as you can see. It's got the braided brake line there, and then what I've got here is that hole there will need welding up. This one is basically just grommeted just to allow the copper pipe through. This copper pipe will need to be taken apart and either reflared or replaced, because the flaring wasn't the best. Corrosion on there. I've got a spare rear quarter here to replace it, as you can see there. So there's the spare rear quarter, that's ready to take bits out and do whatever. Aftermarket steering wheel, not the best one, but it will certainly do the job for now. That fits onto there, but yeah, I've got all sorts of plastic out. That's the ABS control unit. I'll stick that in there. That one's the ECU for that old 1.4 engine that's stuck over there. You can just barely see it. I'll probably take this out and just keep that with the engine. Random 350Z exhaust, I'll ignore that for now. Spare clocks, but the clocks are there. Ideally this dashboard wants to be taken off, and where you see all this wiring, this was all mocked up to just prove that the engine will turn over and fire. So take the dashboard off, put the wiring back in, make it neat, put the dashboard back on, it should be sorted, ready to go. So as you can see, these are the pipes. As you can see, that was my poor attempt at flaring, so you could just take a few mil off that and reflare them, it should be good, or replace them and do a much neater job than what I've done. I'll take you to the rear. Generally bodywork's okay, it's just a shame about the slight corrosion on the rear quarters that you'll see, say here. So that just needs sort of scrubbing down a bit and primering. The other side will need replacing now. And that dinge in the door. Full VTI lip kit, so as you can see from the front bumper here, even the hood, everything's all placed on this foam mat, so there should be no damage to the actual parts themselves. Could do a bit of a clean up. I do believe that some of the parts might have some tie wraps on them, but generally they're in a good state. The lips are there for all sides, I'm sure that's the rear lip there. Skull panel there, and that's the rear dash parcel shelf. And that's essentially it. I'll just open this up so you get a view from the back. So, under there, got a few spares there. In that grey toolbox there is a load of spare nuts and stuff. Go back over to this side. Now, underneath the car, I don't know if you can see, but there's a brand new gear shift linkage from Segua, and that is combined with a brand new short shifter from the same supplier. Now, this is quite tight at the moment. I've got poly bushes on them, and if I try and draw your attention to either like these washers, or I'll try and get the information from the ones, Honda parts, whatever it is, but basically if I try and get a good angle at the gearbox, you'll be able to see what I've done wrong here. It will go in and out of third gear, but it won't shift over to first or fifth or whatever. Plastic bits. If I try and get a view down here. I don't know yet. I think the guy wants to buy it for 700. I got a bit of interest. One other guy had complained about it, me not selling it to him when I pulled off the ad. If you can see down there, you'll see that little black linkage there with a bush. Over there should be a washer, and I believe that's why it's not really wanting to turn too much. Again, might need a bit of diagnosing as well. Because I've had the drive shafts off of this car, there is no transmission fluid, so that will need to be replenished as well. Around here I do have a battery, so the battery will go with it as well. Other than that, yeah, it's basically the full VTI lipped Civic, VTI car with an EJ shell. A few extra bits of work, it should make a decent track car at least. Alright, thank you very much.